Hi everyone, it's Kelly and Rachel from All Access Pass.
Hello.
Today we're talking about the Province playlist.
Yes.
It's sponsored by Hevy D Popcorn.
Hevy D Popcorn.
Show them the popcorn. Show them the popcorn.
Hevy D Popcorn. And Music BC.
CanWest Newspapers.
And Save on Foods,
which is where we came to get our Hevy D popcorn because there's cool stuff going on. They're marrying two musicians basically and giving us a stage to sing from in the newspaper every Tuesday in the province.
Yes, and it's a wonderful opportunity for Canadian musicians. There's major artists and indie artists. Barry from Hevy D Music is supporting all sorts of pop, rock, country, you name it, everything.
Yeah,
under the sun.
And so he combined with Bob Deeth at Music BC, and that's where we went to see those guys having a meeting about this.
Yeah, we hung out and chatted, and
there's so much going on. There's some big artists like Jan Arden and
Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah, and I don't know that we're going to be able to get ourselves an interview with those people.
I think they're a little busy right now.
But there are some local indie artists that we could cover, like Kelly Brock.
That's me.
And who else?
And Rachel Shador.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
So we're going to do a little bit of shameless self-promotion on this All Access Pass.
Yeah.
And feature our tunes that are also going to be featured on the Province playlist during the Olympics. There is a 3-week Olympic run. We've also featured, they've actually raised Christmas. They've had a Christmas feature, and they've raised a lot of money for Haiti. There is a
and
Haiti
they're still raising money for Haiti. So I guess that's it. We should get to the interview because there's a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of hungry. I haven't had dinner yet. This is awesome popcorn,
really
by
popcorn.
the way. Honestly, go buy some.
Hevy D's, bye, see ya. Let's have a shot of this.
There. So you can see the 3 artists get their review, and then one of the bigger artists gets a full review, and then all of these artists are included. So, and these are all pretty much all peak performance artists.
And really important here.
You see that?
That
Music
really
BC. We got that. Yeah, because Barry doesn't have a background in music. He's a nurse selling popcorn.
Nurse. Dealing with artists, dealing with newspapers.
It's been refreshing.
But it still means a lot to hold that paper and say, look, I'm here.
Now, are you going to go national with the coverage in terms of newspapers?
That was the original deal we had with CanWest Global. Was actually, we were just discussing about this last night, and within probably the next 60 to 90 days, it should be.
The idea was to use Vancouver as a pilot.
Yeah.
And then go out to Western Canada, and then go out, and then international even, because CanWest Global also has connections outside of Canada, all over the world. So we have sister organizations like Music Alberta and Manitoba Music and Sask Music, and there's all these MIAs, there's 10 right across the country.
Yeah.
So we could ideally get them to help feed us local artists.
Our own pace, we're each running our own race. When things get rough, you gotta sweat it out. When it builds up, you gotta get it out, yeah.
When we found out the problems that artists were facing with, not getting the exposure and people pirating their music, we came up with a concept of give us one song to use to market you, and we'll lead them back to all the blogs and their own websites and places where they can purchase the rest of their music.
All making sense and so full of it. What was I thinking, even following you around? I could be out there sinking, but you know where to be found. I'm not looking for a lifeline, baby. I know how to swim.
Now, this morning, which is
cool. Well, I just got our new, our 2010 Music BC compilation.
Let me get that.
Yay! That looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's
That does.
Right? And we've got great artists like Mother and Ben Sinister and Dan Mangan, Yukon Blonde, like all sorts of really great acts. And they don't know it yet, but they're going to be on the Haitian Relief Fund.
And back to the Haiti project.
Yeah.
Is the province going to be? Is there going to be like a week that's?
Well, we're hoping.
dedicated to-
You walked in, and literally Barry and I just started talking about it. I was driving in, thinking, I got to do something about Haiti. This is bad, you know. And Barry walked in and said, we got to do something about Haiti. This is bad. He just talked to Fabian at the province, and it's like, we got to do something about Haiti. So I just got this in this morning. I'm like, well, I wonder if these artists would be interested in.
Right on.
We'll get a bag for us.
Get a whole bunch of them in your hands.
So yeah, so the selection process at this point is has been basically because the editions have been so focused. We already had sort of the pool of artists there.
Now what about
But
people
as
who
it
are
grows,
outside
yeah,
the
no,
pool?
as it
Can
grows,
they get involved as
yeah,
well?
if you join Music BC, you're eligible, and once it rolls out more and it becomes more open, then we'll probably set up juries and that kind of stuff. But at this point, we haven't had to because it's
Yeah.
being very focused.
Yeah.
Dangling at the end of your rope. Gotta hold on to this pedal. You can't keep it all locked up inside. Yeah, the pain's getting harder to hide.
And we should say that this is actually SOCAN sanctioned now.
Oh yeah. SOCAN has recently brought in a tariff. It's really interesting. It's Tariff 22, which is on online downloads and streaming.
Oh, okay.
And so they have a tariff similar to radio
Okay.
on downloading. Now you'd figure with free downloads that are approved by the artist that there wouldn't be any fee attached to that, but there is.
Oh, okay.
And so Hevy D has had to license with SOCAN and pay 2.1 cents per download.
For download.
So there's actually into
Wow.
SOCAN. So
So
these
there's
artists,
actually a cost to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, and
You're
actually-
paying us to.
It would be cheaper for me to pay for that ad than it would be the
Yeah.
2.1 cents,
'cause
especially.
it adds up, especially with the big artists.
You gotta keep on keeping on. You gotta keep on keeping on.
Harmonica. Now I have a question. Do you have to buy, like, do you have to buy this bag of popcorn and have this sticker in order to download your song?
No.
Free environment.
Free environment,
And
okay.
we actually, if you go to Hevy D's now, and under music, so we're in all the grocery store type thing, and that's
Yeah.
another way of marketing for this project.
Sure.
Because we actually interface the province's playlist in our website now too.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a free environment.
And I'm now looking for a lifeline, baby. I know how to swim. I won't be falling overboard.